Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs and welcome to the beginning of a new series which may grow into something bigger. We will see. We'll see what you guys think. I've done a bit of character creation already. This is my character and he's a little bit of an odd looking chap, but we will get to why. I can't really do a great deal with his appearance right now. I can give him a frowny face. I can give him a smiley face. I quite like frowny actually. I feel like that's kind of game face. Let's get some serious face on. He can have the cat face as well. We can maybe give that a go later. But I think right now this is as good as we're gonna get. We can give him a twirl. As you can see, not much in the way of clothes right now. I got this tornado shirt, which I got from playing a little bit earlier on when I was figuring out how this whole thing works. But without further ado, I'm going to dive right in and I'm going to reset this world. So let's dive right in. This is PEI, not sure what that stands for right now. We're playing on normal mode and this is the world. This is the world of Unturned, and right now, if I press H, you will see that I have absolutely no clothes. This is a survival-based game in which you have to explore an area. This is the map. You bring that up by pressing M, and you have to explore the area, scavenge for food, find clothing, and avoid zombies. Zombies are kind of the issue here. You'll notice the left-hand corner has this HUD of little kind of status bars. That is a series of stats which we all need to pay attention to during the course of this game. Now, let me just check. I'm headed towards Kensington Campground. The map for this is pretty large. There's a lot of different places to go, and it's the same map every time. The terrain itself is not procedurally generated like it would be in a game like Minecraft. Instead, what you have is the same map, but different enemies and different loot that you can find. So around here, there were a couple of berries on some bushes and stuff that I can scavenge if I needed to, and you can do a lot of stuff in this game that is kind of hidden at first glance. The kind of thing that you wouldn't necessarily expect from a game like this. And we've got our first zombie right over there, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. You can press X to go into this kind of sneaking mode where I'm kind of sneaking around, excuse me. Still not having much in the clothing department, and I can't tell if that guy's facing me or if he's facing away, so I'm going to have to be super careful. If you press Z, you get down even further and you crawl on your belly and you make no noise at all, which is definitely the safest way to get around, but it's also kind of the slowest, so we will need to be a little bit careful with how we use this. Oh, and you can hear the zombies already. They make a little bit of noise, the zombies. Are those trousers? Are those trousers sticking up there? I played this for about an hour and a half. I found no trousers. Excellent. Already got some trousers. That is good for our modesty. Check me out. Where are my new threads? And this is an orange poncho, which is kind of cool. Now, each of these is going to give me, if I can remember how to open the inventory, there you go, a little bit of inventory space so I can carry more stuff. And you can layer clothes. Sometimes if you get a vest and a t-shirt, then you have a little bit of extra storage. And this looks like it's a little bit damaged right now. I think the percentage there is a damage indicator. So let's see if we can do something about that. Now, probably don't want to alert any zombies to our presence, so we should sneak around a little bit. See if we can grab a weapon. That is a lettuce. Not an effective weapon as far as I'm aware. Haven't tried hitting anybody with a lettuce yet, but you never know, that could work out for me. I'm going to stash the flashlight for now. There is a day-night cycle in this game, so darkness will fall, and then I might be in a little bit of trouble. So we'll have to proceed kind of carefully. Can't do anything much with the environment. Can't pick this clothes stand up and brain a zombie over the head with it. So we'll have to be a little bit careful, and I really don't want to get caught by zombies when I don't have a weapon. So we'll have to be a little bit wary of where everybody is. I've got a saw. Can I use that as a weapon? I kind of can. Left click and right click do different things, I've discovered. There is a single attack and then there is a slightly kind of faster... There's a faster attack and there's a slower attack. The right click is the slower attack, but it's probably a little bit more powerful. Haven't really had a chance to try that out yet, but Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get the drop on this guy. There is definitely something to be said for sneaking up on people in this game. I say people, I mean zombies. Look at them. This guy's got a lumberjack shirt on. Let's see if we can get the better of him. Aha! Yes, I know, he's hit me. He's hit me. So, saw, not a particularly effective weapon. There we go, and you get experience, and sometimes they drop items, but this guy doesn't appear to have dropped anything. So right now you can see that my health has been pretty badly affected. As far as I can tell, you do regenerate health if your hunger and thirst are above a certain amount, but that is something you need to bear in mind. The green meter is like a radiation sickness kind of thing, and if you fight too many zombies or if you eat too much food, you get like radiation poisoning, because this is all supposed to be after some kind of apocalyptic event, so you have to be a little bit careful about how much you eat and drink if you haven't found any medicine yet. And I found that out the hard way in my original playthrough, when I kind of died pretty early on just from having eaten and drunk absolutely everything. Now that zombie over here is looking right in my direction, so I'm going to creep up to this tent and see if I can either sneak around him or maybe sneak into the tent without him seeing me, because I have a feeling there's going to be something in here. Seems like it's strange to have a tent and not have some kind of supplies. Maybe you can get some food or something, and I have to be super cautious because my health is a little bit low and I'm not regenerating right now. Will I be able to get in here without him seeing me? That is the question. These guys have a pretty limited field of view, but oh, thank goodness there's nobody actually in here. What have we got? More fishing bottoms, okay, and 20 gauge shells, hello. Okay, so what we can do with this extra clothing is tear it up for rags. You can shape it into cloth, which gets torn up into rags, and then a couple of rags make a bandage. I think you can still heal yourself with rags, like this. So that's done a little bit, but bandages are always going to be the most effective way of doing things. Let's re-equip that saw while we can, and sneak out of here, and hopefully, yeah, best not attract his attention too early. Okay, cool, we made it, so we can regroup and think about what we're going to do next. I think the best thing to do, it's got my name on there like I'm some sort of landmark. The best thing to do is either going to be check out this little area down here, or head over to the mainland and see what we can find in the towns, because there is a lot of stuff you can do that is not right here at first glance. There is a sprint that you can use by holding down left shift, and that depletes the energy meter in the bottom left, but that will usually replenish quite quickly. I think that also kind of depends on your hunger and thirst and whatnot. So now I've got a decision to make. Do I go over the bridge? Do I go over the Liberation Bridge? Or do I head over to whatever this mysterious structure is? And it's not given any kind of name on the map, so I'm kind of interested in what that is. There are a couple of locations that obviously have slightly more interesting things, like the military base is obviously going to have a lot of weapons on it and stuff, but I'm kind of tempted to explore what's a little bit further down here. So let's see if we can avoid the zombies, trek through the wilderness and see what we can pick up. Now I'm kind of tempted also to look in this house real quick, just to see if there's anything I can grab there without being spotted by more zombie types. Now I can be a little bit less cautious, but sneaking is always advisable. I do have a saw, which right now I'm holding out in front of me like a gun. I don't know how effective this is going to be as a long-term combat solution, so best stay on my guard. There's an orange shirt. Okay, I can put that on as well as the poncho, so I've got this kind of orange outfit going on right now. There's some bread. Fantastic, we'll need that when I start to get hungry. Oh, and there's a top hat. Hello. Yes, wearing that. There's a fishing hat as well, but I think the top hat is cool. We're a classy gentleman right now with our little our little top hat and orange clothes. Oh, there's a Swiss Army knife, some binoculars, a fishing top. Excellent. Okay. So this is getting us pretty much kitted out. I think this campground is a pretty cool place to be. This fishing top has a bunch of pockets in it, so that's making me think it's going to have a little bit more space than the t-shirt. I think, yeah, I'm right in that. It's got 5 more inventory slots, so maximising the amount of inventory space so you can pick up a bunch of stuff is a pretty good way to go with this game. Can tear this one up for some more cloth. We don't have enough for a bandage yet, but we can work on it. Now you'll notice throughout the game I'm also gaining experience for fighting stuff. Right now I've only got 3 on this map, so I'm not going to be able to spend it on anything, but there's a lot of stuff that you can upgrade in terms of your skills. You can increase your melee combat, you can increase your shooting. There are guns in this game. You can increase your ability to heal and your immunity to radiation sickness, that kind of thing. So there is quite a lot that we can work with. Going to leave the hat behind because I don't think I can do anything with that now. Let's make our exit back out the window from whence we came and make a run for it. Let's go. Let's go off into the wilderness. You do have to hold down that sprint key, which is something I keep forgetting. Too used to playing Minecraft. But yeah, at first glance this might seem a little bit kind of Minecrafty because it's got this sort of fairly basic look to it. There's trees everywhere. These are actually oak and birch trees, I think, so it's kind of funny. And this is meant to be set in Canada, by the way. I don't know if that puts anybody off, but there you go. Let's try sawing down this tree. Not your usual kind of sawing action, this, but it is possible to collect logs and stuff. And yes, I know, another comparison to Minecraft, but it's possible to collect logs which you can use to make barricades and stuff like that, and eventually you'll be able to create your own shelter. And shelter might be a pretty useful thing to have once night starts to fall around here. This doesn't seem like the most effective way of chopping down a tree, but I promise you it probably is. I've seen axes and stuff in the game as well, but I think a saw is going to be the best thing I can use right now. And sometimes you can punch these trees for ages and it feels like they're not going to come down at all, but as you can see, they do. They do, because it wouldn't be Canada if you couldn't be a lumberjack. So that's given me a ton of sticks and logs and that kind of stuff, and with these and the saw, I can now craft a couple of things. So let's see what we can make. This is gear. You can use the saw to saw up this into birch planks, and with planks you can make a ton of stuff for shelters. You can make floors, you can make walls, you can make garages apparently, birch holes. Interesting. Some of this stuff I've not even had a chance to look at yet, so it's going to be really interesting to see what we can do here. You can make ladders, you can make crates and stuff, campfires. Interesting. Okay, so this stuff is all going to be pretty useful. I will try and grab a couple more trees while I can. So this is going to be... oh, we're switching to the Swiss Army knife. I completely forgot I had that. Let's put that away in here for now, and let's see if punching a tree will be about the same as that saw, because I don't think the saw was actually helping me chop down the tree at all. This is the country life. Away from all the zombies, away from the noise of the city, slowly punching a tree to death. There we go. And getting quite a bit of experience from that, actually. I think I might have just dropped that Swiss Army knife instead of putting it in my inventory, so probably a good thing I picked that up again. Let's grab these sticks while we can. Let's grab the logs, and I think that will do us for now. I don't want this entire video to be me punching down trees, so let's have a look. Let's have a look around. And we are still heading towards whatever this mysterious structure is over there. Now I can see something that looks like maybe it's that floodlights or some kind of tower structure. Got to be careful because all of these landmarks on the map are going to have zombies near them, and some of them are more difficult to handle than others. There are some basic ones that just kind of stand around. There are some that crawl, seem to have lost the use of their legs. Hello, there is a helipad over there. Okie dokie. Pressing 1 and 2 will switch between my available weapons. So I've got that on slot 1, that one on slot 2. Check me out now though, I'm pretty kitted out. I think I can take on some guys. You can also craft a couple of weapons. I'm not sure if I have the stuff I can do that with right now, but I've definitely seen stuff like hockey sticks and things that you can make, that you can whack things over the head with. Might be in this barricade kind of defensive category, but I don't know. If I have enough cloth, I can make a bedroll, and that might be useful. I'm fairly certain you can last through the night that way. And you can actually farm stuff in this game too. If you grab, you saw there I had lettuce that could be converted into lettuce seeds, so I could actually sow those seeds and grow myself some crops. So that will be kind of interesting. I think I'm ready to take this guy on, because I want to know what's in here. This has some satellite dishes and stuff. I've got a full-on stab motion I can do with this knife. I think we're ready to take this guy on. Let's do it. Come at me. Oh yeah, okay, one hit. That's a solid hit. Oh yes. Easily done. Not bad. That was a little bit of luck and a little bit of good timing, I think, but we can already head over here. There's barbed wire. Incredible. There's some of this stuff I haven't even seen in this game yet. I've got a military knife now. Oh, that's cool. I reckon we'll switch that out instead of the Swiss Army knife. That's going back in the inventory. And if we have this military vest, is that going to be... Is that actually not as good as the one we had just then? Okay, maybe it's better. It's a little bit better. It's got a little bit more space in there. So we can tear up this fishing top, can't we? We can tear that into cloth. And I will keep the cloth for now so we can try and make a bedroll later on. That seems like the thing to do. Let's check around us to see if there's nothing else sneaking up. Some more barbed wire. Ace. That guy in there has not spotted us yet, so maybe we can do a bit of sneaking. Can get the drop on some of these guys. Make our day just a little bit easier. And as you can see, stuff is starting to sink into the ground around here. Some sandbags. Ace. Oh, I wish there was some kind of sniper rifle in this. I'm pretty sure there are sniper rifles and stuff in this game. There's at least a variety of guns you can get. So this guy's got this Canadian military uniform on. He's got the flag on his sleeve and everything. That's so funny. See if we can get the drop on him. There's a guy over there crawling. Oh yes, we got to stab. We got to stab him. Come on. Oh, I think he took a bite out of me then. I think he took a bite out of me. Okay, not bad. Not bad. That was not too tricky. Probably going to need to make a bandage and heal myself in a minute though. Alright, let's see if we can take these guys out one by one. That guy's doing a flip over coming to get us. Come on. Yeah. Okie dokie. Is he dead? Got to do the double tap. Tablets. Brilliant. Okay, stuff like this is going to heal us up. So we better make good use of that. Take one of those. Okay, didn't do a great deal for healing, but maybe that has helped a little way towards our staying protected from radiation sickness. I think that's what the tablets help you do, more so than actually healing up. Let's get the drop on this guy as well if we can. Ah, yes, take it. Okay, and what is this? Red smoke. Does that mean you can create distractions for these guys? Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, this is incredible. Now, the developers of this game, I should point out, are really, really keen on community feedback. They've pretty much been taking advice from the community from day one and working on adding stuff to the game if people just think it would be cool, if it makes sense as an addition or whatnot. So that is kind of a neat aspect of this. Whoa, okay. I think I may have just broken my leg. I'm not I'm not totally okay with climbing ladders yet. That is something I kind of need to work out. And right now you can see that icon in the bottom left hand side of the screen. I'm pretty sure that means I've fractured my leg and I can't sprint. So that is going to be a problem. And let me see if I can make anything that will help me out there, because that is not going to be too good. I think rags and bandages are probably the best I can do right now. I've definitely found splints and stuff in my previous play of this game, so it's entirely possible to find stuff like that. Now let's apply this bandage. I don't think this will do anything towards my break, but it'll at least give me a little bit of health I can work with. Hunger is getting around 50% too, so we better be careful about that. I'm not going to be able to sprint away from any danger right now, so I'm going to have to play things a little bit careful. Okay, alright, it looks like my fracture has healed up. That is looking like it's okay. There's a little bit of stuff in here. I don't want to get caught in here if there are zombies around, but hopefully we should be able to scavenge a little bit of stuff from around here. Using your ears is pretty important. Oh, there's a hammer. Fantastic. I imagine we can use that as a weapon, but it might also be useful for crafting shelters and stuff like that, so keeping that around is going to be a good idea. Hello, you. Construction top. Interesting. Is that going to provide any more? Actually, that provides a little bit less than we already have, so maybe we can tear that up for cloth as well. That seems like a good plan. It's not always the best idea to tear up everything straight away, and it's also not the best idea to take everything, because every now and again you might die and you're not going to lose all your stuff immediately. There's a metal bar in here. Interesting. I wonder what we can use that for. Oh, I can hear a zombie. I'm hearing the zombies. Uh-oh. I think they might be inside that compound. Let's go check that out. But yeah, I have been able to reclaim my stuff after I've died. I don't know if there's any kind of like time limit on that. Like there is games like Minecraft. I don't know if you have to come back to the spot within 5 minutes or your stuff disappears. That may be a feature they're waiting to implement in the game until people have had a chance to play around a little bit more. There's a dude on the floor in there, and there is this guy. So he spotted me because I stood up. But I reckon I can take him, because he's just biting at my ankles right now. Oh, okay, I'm bleeding. This ain't good. This ain't good, folks. Let's see what we can do about healing. Let's make some bandages and quickly... get the inventory back up. I'm about to die. Oh no, I've not done this well. Heal, do it. Oh no. I bled to death. Oh gosh. Well, that is an excellent start to my Unturned career. And we can hit respawn, and you'll respawn in the... not always the same place. We might be in a completely different place right now. Yeah, I'm up here by Summerside Military Base, which is completely on the opposite side of the map to where I was before. So, this is how the game works. You start off again with no clothes, full stats, and you find your way back to the stuff you had, or you branch out and scavenge for more stuff. And the cool thing about this game is it's already multiplayer ready. There are multiplayer servers that you can join and play with your friends. You can set up private ones, I think, or you can join a couple of public ones. There are a couple with gold access. This game is free to play, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that originally, but it is free to play, and if you get gold access for like a one-off payment, I think it's like £4, $7, something along those lines, then you get access to a couple of servers that are exclusive to people who have paid to play the game. So that is an option for you guys. If you want to spend a little bit of extra money, you guys can check this out. But I really like this game so far. The simplicity of it, but the complexity of it underneath the surface kind of reminds me of stuff like Minecraft, where there's a lot more depth than what you initially see. And I haven't even started to get into all of the crafting stuff. I haven't upgraded my skills all that much, although I can now because I've got a bit of experience. So let's spend a bit of that on sneaking ability, let's spend a little bit on healing ability, and we'll save up for some combat stuff as well. That is all I'm going to show you guys for today, but leave a comment letting me know if you like the look of this game and you want to see more. There are definitely a couple of people from our YouTube community that I am hoping to play the game with online in a multiplayer kind of setting, because you can sandbox this game. You can do a ton of cool stuff. There's driving, you can find guns and shoot at each other, you can do all kinds of stuff, and I think there might even be the option to create custom maps for it, in which case you're going to be seeing a lot more of this game in future, I can guarantee it. But for now, thank you guys for watching. I would love to go into third person and wave for you guys, but this is about the best I can do. My name has been Pixlriffs. Please leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more from Unturned, as well as Minecraft and a few other games that I might be playing in future. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.